All animals are able to pick up on vibration and frequency. And that's how you know that this is all ready to explode. You feel it inside of you. Massive change has already occurred. It's happened at an energetic level within our bodies. And I'm going to be discussing a lot of what ascension symptoms, certain feelings that people are having. I'm going to be discussing the waves. Throughout the day, in the last couple of days, you might be going through waves of high highs and honestly low lows. And I'm going to teach you how to navigate these waves. You're actually feeling frequency. All right, so there's the newscasters aren't going to teach you these things. That's why you're here on Our Everyday Lives. I appreciate everyone stumbling on. We're all feeling frequency, and this lesson today, and going over this and collaborating together, it gives us a certain peace, because when you start to feel things that you've never felt before, when you start to experience things that you've never felt before, but we're changing. And when we do change and the emotions are being purged from the body, we get younger, we get healthier, we get more wealth and abundance come into our lives. And this is happening through the nervous system at a subconscious level. We're going to talk about the subconscious today, and we're going to talk about the unseen realm. This has already happened in the unseen realm. And when it happens there first, in our physical reality, especially if you're in the United States. Are you in the United States? Oh, baby. Big fireworks are coming. Big change is coming. And this is going to send a ripple throughout the entire world. So I'm grateful for everyone coming on. Cliff, Christal, Marilyn, Darlene, The Light, Natalie, Sarah, Jamie, Angela. Thank you everyone for coming on this very powerful live stream today. This is our Independence Day. I'm so grateful for everyone being here. Very grateful if you would click the like button in the now moment. It allows others to get this message, because a lot of people are feeling this. So you are going to feel these things. In the physical, a lot of people are still in that everything is physical mindset. So it's very difficult. But when you think in terms of energy, frequency, vibration, you're feeling a frequency right now, the waves that you feel throughout the day. So before we really get into this breakdown, are you feeling this? Are you feeling high highs and low lows? You might feel a spell of anxiety, depression. This might last for 15 minutes or a couple of hours, and you are picking up some of the old, okay? I'm seeing the chat right now. People are writing yes. Are you feeling this throughout the day? You're feeling the wave. So you go up very high. You feel like, you made it, and we did make it. But this is that you're picking up some of that old radio station, like I like to share. You're driving in the car. We already passed that line, but sometimes we pick up on some of that old, and it's really important to... Rocco writes, feels like death. Yeah, I mean, your old life is dying off, and you already are the embodiment of the new timeline. You are already the embodiment of this higher version of yourself. So when you are looking in your outer world, I'm here to tell you this, okay? It's going to get real quiet. There's space that's cleared. It gets really quiet, and this drives the body banana sandwich. And you could see signs and synchronicities, but they're, of this, whatever your manifestation or whatever your rewards, your new timeline, you actually see all these there's no possible way that this is it's a coincidence. And another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. Is that you? Are you getting signs and synchronicities? And another one. But the actual manifestation still might not be there. So this kind of brings you back and forth, and this is that frequency that we're all feeling right now. So we're constantly going through waves of sadness and depression. They could last for minutes to hours, and then you get higher highs. All right, higher highs, and then you dip back down. And this is you picking up on different frequencies. Your nervous system has changed. the concept of self. So your nervous system, right? So, and if you have been feeling this, and we went through, you might have went through a massive shift. You never had maybe these ascension symptoms like you did in the past 3 months. Is that you? Your body never had shakes before. You're having shakes, especially in the tum-tum. There is a recalibration that has occurred, and this is the concept of self. And what I'm here to share with all of you today, we hear the concept of self. Okay, I think a certain way or whatever. No, your whole nervous system now must operate differently when your concept of self, your old concept of self of things are hard, your old concept of self of lack and limitation, the old timeline, now your body has to operate totally differently. So that nervous system needs to reset and recalibrate. Hughes, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm very grateful for the support. Enjoy new waves. Loves. Thanks, Mike. I love you, Hughes. Thank you for that. So what has happened, and this might resonate with you, your nervous system recalibrated from a state of constant threat response to safety and calm. Were you in a constant threat response? And that's why we have to be patient with each other, and sometimes when we are at this point, we can't have a beautiful relationship. You might push the one for you away because you were in that old state. You might have had a tough go at it in the past few years. Your nervous system right now has recalibrated from a state of constant threat response. A lot of you know about this and how it feels, to safety and calm. And then in that window of time, the 3D, it gets really be quiet. The 3D is going to get really quiet right before you level up. And this is something that I've shared with all of you. But this is a big, it's so big. It's a big eruption that's about to happen. Yeah. So your 3D reality, where is everyone? Right? And you've gone through this before probably, right? Is that you? But this is the big one. Oh, the big kahuna. Yeah, it's the big kahuna. So all of a sudden, you might have you could go through your whole day and it gets really quiet and you don't see a peep of certain things. Now, previously, and this is how God gives us signs, like if you're going to come out, and this is why in our mind, we saw it, we felt it. You had a little taste of it, and then it was taken away from you again. So what you need to do in your mind is not that it was taken away for good, that God gave you an early warning signal that this is about to blow. So you saw your abundance, you saw your love, you saw your vocation, you saw it, and you said, I came out of the wilderness season, I came out of it. And then all of a sudden you went right back into it. So that was your proof. That is God's heads up. He's given us a heads up. Oh, wow, goody, we got a heads up. That was your heads up that this is about to pop off. We built up a lot of karmic, energetic currency by going through things. God allowed you to go through, maybe say, the spiritual warfare for a sustained period of time. And every time you made the right decision, every time you kept going in the unseen realm, or in a higher plane of existence, a higher dimensional plane, you are building up this currency. You are building up this karmic energy. And now it's all going to be distributed. It's going to be popping off, Darlene. Absolutely. Absolutely. So when you have this massive shift, you are accustomed to the fight or flight response in your nervous system. And now your nervous system, you understand the king, the queen that you are. And the more inner work that we do, and we have done this, people need to be ready to receive. A lot of you know there's a great wealth transfer, quote unquote, happening right now. Are you ready to receive? And I did a full video about this. So I want everyone to focus on this message right now, okay? I'm telling you, I'm giving you the truth. If you want the truth, click the like button so people hear this. You focus. This is like the most important thing right now. I'm going to give it to you straight. Give it to me straight, Doc. Okay? I'm going to give it to you straight. In your reality, right? In your reality, it's about your perception, your subconscious. There's things in your reality that you cannot see or perceive, and it is dissonant to your inner identity. It comes from the subconscious. The gold can be right in front of your face. Where's the gold? It's right in front of your face, and you will not be able, your consciousness can't pick up on it, because in the subconscious, you're on a different frequency. That abundance, that gold, the gold is, let's get the gold going. The gold's right in front of your face. You can't see it. The love of your life, he's looking right at you. You are staring right back at him. But because of the subconscious, because of the past, the state of constant threat response, you are running away from the man of your dreams. Because of the constant threat response, you're running away from maybe your kingdom spouse. There's a big abundance that's about to pop off, but you must match the frequency. And this is what you're feeling right now. You are literally feeling frequency throughout the day. You go high and low. You're feeling this right now, up and down. And Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh and Tigger too. Winnie the Pooh taught us about the ascension journey. I am up, down, touch the ground. You literally might touch the ground with depression and sadness. And you know, I've heard from some of my friends in the past 48 hours that went through this, okay, including myself. We're all going through this, okay? Put a like on the video so others hear this. So you are feeling, these are like the birthing pains, I don't know if I should sing too long, Robert. The dogs will start barking. So we go up and down. We might even touch the ground. Scott Drake writes, on point. I appreciate that. No, this is what we're all feeling right now. But that nervous system, I'm telling you, that subconscious, that nervous system, it's got to be reset. When we've had the energy, but what we need, all we can do, see, there's free will. And the free will, it's only inside the body. And then we're going to recalibrate ourselves, and then the outer world is going to shift. And then the outer world shifts. The dogs are barking, BC. I love the dogs. I randomly had two puppies come over to me the other day on the beach. I love, you know, the animals know, and the animals, so going back to earlier in this lesson, all animals are able to pick up on vibration and frequency. So before a massive earthquake, before a massive storm, animals react a certain way. You actually are an animal, right? In the classification, we're going to go back to the old school science. In the classification of living things, you're an animal. You're an animal. You say, thank you. Yeah, I know. I'm an animal. So you're actually supposed to use your vibration and frequency. You're supposed to use your clairs. Okay, as Dr. Bruce Lipton shares, the gazelle doesn't have to go over to the lion and say, are you my friend? It knows to run because the lion is going to eat it, okay? So you have to pick up on vibration and frequency. So you know who your people are, you know who you're supposed to avoid, and you know your divine partnerships and connections. You know this, you feel it. It feels very different to you. It's not going to be in the rational mind. It's not going to be in the rational mind. You know abundance. There's no gold literally falling from the heavens right now, but you know, and this doesn't come from the rational mind, and you have maybe not one drip of evidence, but in your soul, you know that abundance is coming in like never before. You could hit 888 in the chat if you're ready to collect your God-given abundance, because over the past few years, you built up karmic energetic currency. This lies within a different realm. Okay, doesn't mean you had cash coming in literally as it is, the cash right there. You don't know where I'm here to tell you, you got to get out of that rational mind. You don't know where it's coming from. You don't know where the abundance is coming from. You don't know where the love is coming from. But you've been building it up. You just have to go to that frequency and that abundance. But I'm telling you that here's the gold right in front of your face, and you can't see it. A lot of people, they're tuned into other things, and that's what I'm going to share later about focusing your attention for a sustained period of time. It is the only way. In the modern world, it's just how it is. Give me the quick fix. Give me the Facebook reel. Give me the TikTok. People can't concentrate or focus their attention. You can have drips or drabs because we're always manifesting. We're always going through these things. You get drips and drabs, but if you want permanent change, if you want to really have your true love or your true wealth, it's your wealth. You'll never collect this wealth. You'll never have true love until you embrace. You have to go inside. You have to reflect on yourself. And guess what? Some things are, that's how we were our whole life. And then, listen, we have a situation which is very common. That's why we're all going through this. It's very common. In the past couple of years, we had a rough time. There could be people, things, and situations that came into your life, and then all of a sudden you have a new subconscious. You actually manifesting better. You are actually having more love, and then maybe something nasty came into your life, or something nasty came onto the world. Go back to 2020, 21, 22, right? All these videos are on the channel page, going through the shift, right? And all of that ends this year. It's 2025. It's the 999. It's over, kid year. It's the 999. It's over, kid year. Yeah. Yeah, it's time for love. It's time for wealth. It's time for abundance. But in order to collect, that old needs to die off. It's got to die off, kid. It's got to die off. And when it does, so what you're feeling right now is great space. It gets really quiet, and it scares people. It scares me. What's going on? It got too quiet. Everything, I'm just sitting here in the void. Oh, so God has a place to put all this stuff, and this happens in our lives, You might have been working on yourself, right? Keep your home clean, keep your home clear, so that when your kingdom spouse shows up, when your love shows up, you put her right in the home. Keep yourself open, right? Because you never know when love hits. You never know when the wealth hits. You never know when the opportunity comes to move. You never know when the opportunity comes to showcase your work, whatever the situation might be, okay? Everyone's dealing with something different. Put a like on this video so people hear this message. I'm very grateful for that. Cindy, yeah, God has been watching us through this whole time, and that's how we have built up this karmic energetic energy. So everything that it might not come from where you expected, right? Maybe you were done wrong by this thing over here. It's not going to maybe come back because they don't have anything. So it just comes from the quantum. Yes. Some people think the quantum is wackadoo stuff. I'm here to tell you. And please click the subscribe button. Take the journey with us. And I'm going to teach you why a lot of these things that don't make any sense, they actually do make sense if you understand quantum. Even today, I'm saying, how does this make any sense? It's unbelievable. Enoch Anointing, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm very grateful for the support. Blessings to you. Blessings to you, Enoch. Tremendous book, by the way. I love you. If you're new to the channel, I do tremendous jokes. I'm here all week. Yeah. And that's what, people, they're only seeing what they saw in the past. There's a whole world out there. There's books. There's all these things that are out there. You got to keep your open mind, because that book could be right in front of your face. The information could be right in front of your face. I could be right in front of your face. This has literally happened. I'm here to tell you there's no right or wrong to this. I'm talking to you. You could comment this down below. You might have not resonated with me in the past. And again, when your frequency shifts, now all of a sudden you resonate with me. And that's okay. Okay, and I've shared about this before. There's certain that we're not prepared to receive the information. But once we fine tune, once we're ready to receive, that's why it's divine timing. It's all divine timing. And I'm here to tell you it's your journey. It's your everyday life. There's no right or wrong. You gotta go on your journey. Right? I had to go on my journey, and I dealt with things that are specific to my everyday life. We have to have these life lessons. These are the life lessons that we need to have, that make us stronger, that level us up. Rocco writes, this is a judgment-free zone here. Absolutely. I appreciate that. I appreciate those that are on our Patreon community. The link is in the description. Everyone that shares that this is a judgment-free zone. And that's always how I've been. And that's how I will always continue to be. Judgment-free is the way to be. And that's how you bring abundance in. If you put labels, you're going to push friends away, you're going to push love away. And a lot of people do this, right? And, you know, if you remember the Hopi prophecy, it's not about color, class, or creed. We're all coming together through frequency. It's not about age, race, religion, or gender, right? All these things. If this is resonating with you, share this video today. Put some love on this video. Let's bring the love in the chat today. Pamela Schultz, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm very grateful for that, Pamela. I love you too. Love is in the air today. There's space to deliver the goods. And that's why, you know, it feels a little low. I feel a little overwhelmed. I feel a little overwhelmed. Okay? You have to realize this first, okay? That's why we always share about this. That's why I have a very big hammer. Those that know me well. You are worthy. You're right. Everyone's writing it right now in the chat. I am worthy. And if you're focused every single day here, I help you break those old subconscious programs, which these are common things that all of us as you know, growing up, it hasn't been. We grew up in an era and going through an era that was very tough. You know, things kind of changed in the middle of the 2000s, right? A lot of you are tuned in. You notice this. 90s were chill. Remember the 90s? 90s were chill, right? And then something shifted in the 2000s, and then it started spiraling down, and now everything is hermetic principle of rhythm. Now we're swinging back, right? Now we're swinging back. Tina Raver, and I've been sharing about this, nostalgia. A lot of 90s things are actually very big and popular. Nostalgia, inner child stuff, so important. Inner child, right? Superheroes blowing up like never before, right? Ronnie, I love you, Ronnie. Thank you so much. I love you, Ronnie. Thank you for the super chat. These are the life lessons that we have. And I feel that we all have the same, it might appear in our lives a little differently, but we all have to have a taste of it. And sometimes we go through it in a long period of time or a week or a month, but we get that energy theme. And that's what we're building up, that karmic energy currency. It's time to cash it in like the money in the bank contract, baby. Are you ready to cash it in like a money in the bank contract? You could write cash it in the comments. It's time to cash it in, baby. It's time to cash it in. Because it's your money in the bank. You've built up this currency. It's time to cash it in. It's divine timing, right? It's ready. Some people know about the money in the bank contract, right? Hit them with the briefcase, get the 1, 2, 3, get your championship, move on, okay? Move on. Let's go on to the next thing now, all right? That's what we need to do. Yes, it is. So that's what harvest time means. The chat's going black. Absolutely. This is harvest time. It's time to harvest. It's time to collect. It's time to collect your love, your relationship. It's time to collect your wealth, your health. It's time to collect opportunities. And you're drawing them in like a magnet. And again, it doesn't all come in at once. You've already had this. This has happened. If you're new to the channel, right, and I've been sharing this, It shifted at the solstice, at the end of June. Did you feel, and again, it's not perfect, but you already felt the shift, and you already have little drips and drabs of proof. And once you have proof, this is the butterfly effect. You utilize this to manifesting, because we're always manifesting all day long. You have this proof. I have this proof, and now I focus on that proof that I have. Because when you don't see it and you go back into the fear, and then it goes, and again, your destiny will always arrive. What is for you is for you. What you are seeking is seeking you, even though it looks at you from a distance and it doesn't come, it's scared to come close to you, but it's still there. It's still staring at you from a distance. I know how these things work, right? But it's time to let go of the fear. The divine feminine's got to let go of the fear. The divine masculine's got to let go of the fear. And then we got to start coming together. You got to let go of the ego. You got to understand that a lot of people, I'm giving you the answer right now. So when you go out in the world, you don't judge people. And we're all doing a better job at this, okay? A lot of people in their nervous system, they are leaving a state of constant threat response, okay? She could look at you, he could look at you, you know it, and they're identifying you as a threat because of things from the past. And they run. So that's why we have to be compassionate at this time. Yeah, don't judge. I see it all day long. People judge me. Here I am. I'm a ball of love. I'm sitting still by myself, right? And people judge me. They see me. They assume I'm a certain way because of maybe the way I look, right? And you know, I saw a comment yesterday from one of the beta males in the comment section. Be a man, okay? And you know what? I'm here to inspire people to improve their health. You know, just because a person looks a certain way doesn't mean that they don't have a big, beautiful heart inside. And this is the truth. You got to know people by their fruits. And you're going to see this. You're going to see people that run over to you. They come over to you, right? Because they know it's a frequency, okay? And they tell you their life story. Hi, Mike. And they just tell me their life, and they're just sitting there talking to me, and they just open up and they just spill their heart and guts because they pick up your godly frequency, and they're just telling you their life story. And there's a reason for this. It's absolutely magnetic, Brandy. Hit the magnets in the chat right now, and all of a sudden they're just telling you all their private information. This is what happens because they want you. And they're crying out to you, and they feel comfortable with you, and they're telling you everything. And here's my social security number and my credit card number. I said, but I'm a stranger. I don't. They tell you how many people resonate with that. All of a sudden, strangers, they just feel comfortable and they tell you your life story. Cliff, thank you so much. I love you, Cliff. Cheers to you, Cliff. I love you, Cliff. I appreciate you. Appreciate you always being here. And then you might put out this light that might make people scatter. Or you see this guy over here? You see this gal over here? You see, I do it all, okay? Please click the like button if you resonate with truth. Hit the subscribe button. We're going to 1 million people here. We're going to get so big, and I shared this in yesterday's video. I am so grateful when you click the subscribe button because it allows me to speak in my truth. A lot of people love that. I don't have to be a slave to the algorithms. So when we get 1 million people here, it just explodes the energy. And Michael, I'm the mouthpiece for God, kid. That's what it is. And I'm not going to bow down to the algorithms. If you missed yesterday's very powerful video, I dropped a big one yesterday, and it's going to pop up at the bottom. It's going to pop up at the bottom. This is the truth, and I appreciate those that resonate with me, and that's the reason for that. And we all have to move forward. If you just resonate with my frequency, okay, I'm here to speak the truth, and I'm not going to be a slave to the algorithms and all these other things. So the more that you guys do this, it allows me to not, I got to say this, I got to fit into this box. Those that are part of the channel, they know I share what God tells me to share. And that's the positive feedback loop. And you guys, by doing that, that allows me to get the messages out. We had a powerful one yesterday. Born to be free. 3, 2, 1. Boom! Contact. Okay, I appreciate you, Born to Be Free. Thank you for your encouragement during these unusual times. I'm very grateful for that. They are very unusual times, but tough times don't last. Tough people do. And a lot of you have watched my journey all the way. If you're new, click subscribe. You see the videos. They're waiting for you. Okay, this is daily teaching. This is daily motivation. This is daily inspirement and a reality show, all with real life evidence. Okay, I've been sharing this with the community here on Patreon. I call them receipts. I go back to my old videos. All right, there's going to be people out there. They're going to paint a beautiful picture. Okay, they want to get a narrative done. They want to get something, and what I do is I just speak immutable truth, and then we go back. Remember the preparation to accept? Remember vibrational synchronization? Remember the power of clairsentience? And what I teach people, if you want to get your clairs up, you want to be sharp. I'm here to tell you this. I'm sharper than I'm ever. I see these people that they're in their 20s. They have they're already done. They're done they're finished. They're finished. I'm sharper than ever before. You're going to learn this. We're all changing. We're evolving. It's all epigenetics, okay? Dr. Bruce Lipton talks about this. It's all epigenetics moving forward now. It's all epigenetics moving forward now. And you're going to outperform, and you're going to outshine, and people are going to see you brighter and brighter and brighter. And again, everything is going to be on a frequency. So that's why you do see a separation. But as I've shared earlier in this live stream, there are people out there, maybe you did not resonate with me, could be a year ago, whatever, and now you do. There's no right or wrong to this, but it's free. I'm going to say it now. I'm going to say it next year. I'm going to say it 100 years from now. The free will is on the inside. You have to do these things. Energy is the ability to cause change. There's great ability, people out there, great abilities. I talk about athletics, sports. I see it. I've watched sports growing up, right? Played them. Okay, did bodybuilding competitions, did it all. Okay, there's people with great things, great genetics, great this, and hard work, and it always, I mean, look at, I know everyone has their own, thoughts about these things, right? But if you just look at the story of Tom Brady, for example, okay, everyone laughed at him at the bottom, nothing, and he became like the greatest of all time. Okay, there's all these stories. Just look at these things, be motivated, stay inspired, and move forward. You have to take the energetic value. That's what I do on my journey. I don't listen to narratives. I don't listen to talk. I take the energetic value. And I know energetic value. Even on my journey, I could see people and, maybe she looks a little rough around the edges. She looks mean. But there's a big ball of love inside of there. Okay, maybe he's acting like a jerk, but maybe he's teaching you something. He's being maybe he's teaching you something to make you better. I see a lot of things I never saw before, and we're all going through this shift. And I've shared this before. I have great respect for people. Maybe I didn't understand them years ago, and I'm just paying this forward to you. You have to know how these shifts happen. And then all of a sudden, it clicks. Like going up another octave. You go up another octave in the musical scale. All of a sudden, boom, it's totally different. Embrace who you are. Everything, I'm telling you, and that's why it's difficult. Everyone wants the quick fix, the easy thing. One of one out there. Got another set? Yeah. I'll be in the gym later. Happy Independence Day for everyone. And this part of the message too, it's holidays come and you might be alone. Try to ignore it. Because if it's any other day, that's why, holidays put more stress on people. It makes you, reflect on these things. You won't feel these things any other day. You won't feel these things any other day. okay? And that's why I live my everyday life like vacation. And if people don't want to be part of my vacation, that's good, because I'm still on vacation. Even if I'm on vacation by myself, I'm always on vacation, kid. Okay? Please click the like button so if this resonates and people get this. Because a lot of people, we're coming out of our alone season. And again, this happens through frequency. It's going to be natural. If you force things, if you have to go on, I got to go on this dating website. I have to go on careerrecruiter.com for my career. I'm just speaking the truth, ladies and gentlemen. Go to God's algorithm. That's the answer. You're going to feel it here. You're going to feel it here. It's God's algorithm. And you feel this. That's why everyone that is still tuned into this, you feel this is about to pop off. Your whole life's about to change, and you feel it. And it's happening not only for you, not only for me, but for we, the people. You could write it in the comments today. We, the people. What I want for myself, I want for my brothers and sisters. What I want for myself, I want for my brothers and sisters. Everything I touch, I make greater and better than the way that I found it. These are the energies that we have to move forward with. When I have my perfect relationship, beautiful relationship, it inspires others to find beautiful, perfect relationships. When I have my abundance, it inspires others to have beautiful abundance. And we put these out to the universe. This is when you sit with God. I said I've had a personal relationship with God. These are the things that we have to put out. Everything I touch turns to gold. Absolutely. The gold. Is there a gold emoji? Could we get the gold emojis going? You have to hatch these things out. I hatch them out with God. This is what I'm going to do with it. God gives you things. This is what you're going to do. This is going to how you serve the people. This is how you serve the people when God provides you, maybe with your kingdom spouse. You have a great relationship. Now you could show the world certain things. You have you manifested a great thing. You created a great thing. Okay? It's so that you could help others. You could inspire others. This is how it's we, the people. It's about we, the people. We, the people. That's what it's about. It's about the Midas touch, Chris, 777. Absolutely. So. I think I covered everything. So. This is the chill part of the episode, and I have something to share with all of you, okay? And I shared this in the video, okay? I'm telling you, there's great abundance that it is in the ether. You're supposed to achieve your wealth transfer. Do you know this? You can raise your hand in the chat, throw up the emojis. I'm going to speak everything right now. And I'm going to give you the true answer. I'm going to give you the true answer. Because people are going to say, well, how come I didn't have it? How come I'm still in the same thing? The energy is here now. Right? Wealth, transfer, your abundance now. But you might not be vibrating correctly to see it or receive it, because it could be right in your face and your subconscious, you don't even see it. When your frequency shifts, all of a sudden you see things. All of a sudden you're called to certain things. All of a sudden it comes in. You have to believe. And then you receive. Or you recalibrate your nervous system, subconscious, and then you receive. I go really deep here. Do you like it deep? These are the things you have to know this. Your love, there's supposed to be divine connections that are happening this year. It's still free will. If you keep running, that divine connection can't happen. You have to go in that heart. You got to say, in the past, I was in a state of constant threat response. and I got to stop running because there's nothing to run from. And I shared it in yesterday's video. And I'm on Facebook. Hit me up on Facebook. We're growing like never before on Facebook. The links are in the description on the channel page. And I see people, and the world is a much better place, but I still see people running that old response that all this danger, there's nothing out there no more. There's nothing out there no more. So again, this is all about the subconscious and the things that are running in the background, okay? If you want a better life, okay, and I'm here to, it's your free will. Click subscribe. I appreciate if you do that, and I'm gonna show you how it's done. And I shared this in yesterday's video. Now, holding attention is so important. So I'm going to give you, I'm going to be real about everything. I'm going to tell you exactly what, so if you're resonating with this, I put up a very powerful video yesterday, okay? You watch that video, and that is, that main video, if you hold your attention throughout the video, breaks the old subconscious program. And there are people in this world that cannot hold their attention for 17, 18 minutes. Okay, so I'm here to tell you, okay, I get the live streams along. And I do the same thing. There's people I listen to, I have to skip the beginning, right? I don't care if you skip the beginning, all right, because I'm waiting, I wait 3 minutes. If you watch the replays, I give everyone 3 minutes to really get into the meat and potatoes of the episode, all right? But if you watch my videos, so I'm giving you the task, and start with yesterday's video. So you go to my channel page, and you go to the videos, okay? The first thing that pops up is a playlist that put everything together. Okay, so let's just focus on we call it average 17, 18-minute videos. And focus your attention on the video. And yesterday's video is the epitome of that. A lot of people saw that. Because if you don't do that, you will constantly loop being alone. You will constantly loop lack and limitation. Because this is how you break. There are things, I shared it in yesterday's video, people will never see the work that I've put in the past few months. They'll never see the work that I put in. I did it behind the scenes because things are important to me. We all have these things that really are important to us. And if you don't, if you say, oh, give it to me in 3 minutes. Did we glitch? Hit 555, otherwise I have to pull up another. Are we there? Are we there? We're live. We're live on the air. Okay, we're good. I appreciate that. Night after night, I'm putting in work for things that I believe in with my soul. No one will see this. I didn't have to clock in. I wasn't getting paid. I did it from my free will. And everything that I do, I pass it forward to all of you. Everything I do, I pass it forward to all of you. These are things that I've done. And this is the truth. You want to manifest things, you want to experience a new life, it all comes from the subconscious, and it does not change in 3.5 seconds. Give it to me now. I see the wildest things out there. It's already done. We've already shifted. I see this guy. He writes in, you like this real life stuff I share with you on the live? So I read a comment and he writes, the third eye is witchcraft. And I comment back, bro, you have a pineal gland. Jeez, man, you get an MRI. It's wild. I see the craziest things. Enjoy the comment section. You'll see a couple of wonderful things. I keep it at 100. If you love this, no, the third eye is witchcraft. Did you know this? I just have a good time. I laugh. I have to. It's anyone can look up the pineal gland. It's so wild. So we have gone so far. If you go back, when I was first, sometimes the third eye might have been a little oh, this is interesting, the pineal gland. Angela, I can't go to the video from 2 days ago. Enjoy the comments. Wow. That's all I do sometimes. I say, wow. I keep it real here. A lot of people like this. We're nice and cozy. I keep it real, right? You've never seen a conscious content creator like me. No, I tell you all the truths that go on. So this guy's writing this. I say, bro. I say, bro. You have a pineal gland, bro. Now again, so I'll use this as an example. This person might take this and get angry and go the other way, or some people might stop. They're gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna Google, use the Google. I'm gonna Google pineal gland. I'm gonna say, oh, what is this guy talking about?" Instead of getting angry and say everything is witchcraft, everything's Bobby Boucher. That foosball is the devil. This is what goes on. You love this, Pamela? If you love this, I appreciate it if you click the subscribe button. I'm here all week. I'm here all week. I'm here all week. And we're going to do the work together. And we're going to grow like... Use the Google, Christina. Use the Google. Use the Google. It's right there. It's right there waiting for you, bro. It's right there. So, yeah, there's a lot. Some people need some healing. And that's why I embrace the infinite power of Wolverine. You need this. So I love each and every one of you. We have Facebook, TikTok, Patreon, Instagram. Utilize the hashtag OurEverydayLives. This is our Independence Day, baby. We're independent. We're independent from the Matrix. We're independent from subconscious. We are Sigmas. We are uncontrollable. And when these Sigmas, when these uncontrollable people come together, you will see heaven on earth. Relationships, friendships, partnerships, all the ships. Ships ahoy. It's ships ahoy, baby. I love each and every one of you, and I pay it forward to everyone. I hope you find the love that you deserve, and I hope you get the abundance that you deserve, because what I want for myself, I want for my brothers and sisters. And if you're listening to this behind the scenes, stop running and start embracing an abundant, everyday life full of love, full of freedom. You have to get freedom from the shackles of the Matrix. The shackles of the Matrix. You got to do it. So I love you all. Check out this video down below. Really focus on that. That's going to bring love, partnerships, it's going to bring everything into your everyday life. It really is. And it's my honor to serve the people. I love you guys. Be free from subconscious programs that don't serve your greatest purpose. Happy Independence Day. Love you guys. Bye for now.